Bear Grylls made a hatchet. A lot of you guys hate it, so we're gonna go ahead and actually test this out. Pretty sharp hatchet, fire starter, then obviously the common typical multi-tool type of tools. Let's test it really quick. My initial impressions is it's not very amazingly made. I'm not a fan of these hinges specifically where we're gonna be striking things, but it is incredibly sharp out of the box. So we're gonna go ahead and try this on this piece of wood. This piece of wood is generally what we're gonna be processing anyway. We're not processing big wood normally, but if you do need to process large wood, obviously you wouldn't use a hatchet that small. So I do think that this could obviously process it without a doubt here. As you see, like for the sole purpose of processing small like campfire wood, but I have no idea how long it's gonna hold up to that amount of abuse though. But we're gonna keep trying, obviously. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to destroy it. Small camping hatchet is doing camp tasks without any problems here, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and put this back together because I don't really want this level of ridiculousness to be sitting out in my hands. Obviously, for tent pegs, it's completely fine. We have a fire starter in the back here for striking. All right, let's test the blade. It's a straight edge blade that comes with it. So for the sole purpose of feather sticking, I do think that it probably could. No, it could feather stick. There we go. That's good. All right, a simple quick test here. For the sole purpose of batoning, let's try it. But generally, obviously, on anything that's not a fixed blade, you never really want to baton with it fully out like this. The way this knife is made, I would not suggest. As a matter of fact, no. Let's just baton like this. Let's just see how that goes. If it breaks, guys. Again, we're testing it. It can baton. Not amazingly. Well, I mean, obviously, if this is all you had, you can probably make it work. But again, I would probably baton with the hatchet more so than just the end of this blade. This blade is sharp enough, though, out of the box to feather stick, though. Next attachment, wood saw. The wood saw is okay. it's just okay. There is something troubling about this, though. I realized because there is no locking hinge here, it tends to start closing on your hand. That's not a safe thing, Bear Grylls. Same thing with the knife also, guys. It's the same exact thing on the knife. Pliers feel okay, guys. They just feel, everything just feels okay. There's an old saying, jack of all trades, master of none. That's kind of what this is here. I'm a fan of the hatchet, but it just doesn't feel like it's a safe tool to use, like under any circumstance, guys. Don't get me wrong, if this is all you had, you could make it work. But please just don't have this in the first place, I'd say. Let's go ahead and try to see if we can start a fire with it. All right, it started raining. I had to put the camera back. So we're gonna use this one with the phone here. We're gonna go ahead and try to strike it with the ferro rod and obviously emergency whistle. Let's see how we can. Oh no. And this is my my portable tabletop. Wait. I think it's lit. Is it lit? Yeah, it's lit. Here we go. I mean, obviously, it's a ferro rod, so obviously, if you know how to strike it for emergency purposes, use the saw. This will dull the saw blade, obviously, right? But it will strike faster than if you were using the back of it, which is not safe because look what just happened to my hand. Do not use it like that. Just sacrifice the blade, bro. Sacrifice it. I am stopping by super quickly just to kind of point out a couple of things here. So obviously, guys, I bought this. It's not any type of sponsored product or anything. I just wanted to make sure that it was going to be a decent product. It was supposed to be specifically for my go bag, but then a lot of you guys kind of in the comments were like, maybe you should try it out, more. So I did, and I realized it's trash. It's absolute garbage, guys. If you are going to be a light user of this product, I can see that it could probably work. I would still stay away from the knife and the saw. Stay away from that immediately, bro. Don't, please, I beg of you not to touch that thing. In the video, I showed you me using the saw for the fire starter. That makes sense, actually. Does it cut through wood? Yeah. Absolutely. I would still rather destroy, let's say, the saw before I would destroy the knife, even though I wouldn't feel comfortable personally using them for anything serious. But the hammer and the hatchet are great. Absolutely feather stick with the hatchet because it is literally that sharp, guys, okay? If I was Bear Grylls, I wouldn't put my name on this product. I'm going to be honest here. I have no idea how much insight he had to it. Again, great idea. Personally, it's a great idea. Not a fan of the hinge. The hinge needs to go. I like the sharpness of the axe. The steel itself feels solid. I have no idea what type of steel it is, right? But it feels solid. The pliers feel very cheap. Personally, I think they're going to break. If you're using pliers, like I use pliers exclusively to pull things out of the fire, then I guess that makes sense, okay? That makes sense only at that time. I want to check out some of the reviews to see if some other people had similar issues. There are going to be a lot of fanboys out there who see his name and then they're just like, you know what, I want something with his name on it because I trust him. I trust and believe his methodology. I don't know. Or maybe even those who never take it outside of, let's say, their truck or something. Now, as a truck tool, I would love to have something like this for that sole purpose. If space is an issue, okay, I can see it. If space is not an issue, please don't buy this. And for what it is, it's definitely expensive. It's expensive because it has his name on it. Let's just be honest here. They're saying it's okay. Yeah, it's heavy. It definitely is very heavy duty. That's not an issue here in terms of that. So I do know that Bear Grylls has another one, the Bear Grylls Ultimate Hatchet, but it is just a hatchet. Okay, it is cheaper, but it is just a hatchet. I definitely would like to find some type of multi-tool that does have the ability to deliver kind of what we just looked at, guys, but in a better form and in a much safer form where you can actually lock the actual tools here. But listen, guys, I definitely appreciate you guys stopping by for this review. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. But in the meantime, I will catch you guys later in the next video, all right?